Introduction video for understanding swing playing. My name is Tom Pellegrini. I'm the inventor of the plane sight laser. The plane sight fits in the end of your golf club so that you can see and learn how to swing a golf club on plane. I'm creating this channel to show the same program that was used at Great Golf Learning Centers, Golf Augusta Pro Shops, and Edwin Watts Learning Centers that use the plane sight as their main teaching tool to teach this method. Once you learn this method by watching this channel, you'll be able to teach yourself or teach your friends and family. It's the same program that instructors learned to be able to give these laser lessons. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me what plane is. My definition of plane and the plane that goes with this program talks about a plane that starts at the end of your backswing and continues into the impact with the ball. That's the plane we're concerned with. That's what I call the impact plane or the collision plane. Now, watching other videos or reading books or articles in the magazines or other instructors, they might have talked about a shoulder plane, a hip plane, an arm plane, a backswing plane, a downswing plane, a single plane, a double plane. All of those are their descriptions. The description that I follow that goes with this program follows basic geometry. And the reason you have to do it is because of the forces I'm going to teach you to put into the club to move the club through space. The combination of those forces and the combination of using them on plane is what makes this system work. Because I get the question all the time, why do you have to swing on plane? Well, the short answer is you don't, because most people don't. Even some people who think they do don't, because they don't understand it. So why do you want to swing on plane? Well, the answer comes down to timing. Timing is described as controlling when an event takes place, when something happens. In this case, we're trying to get that club to move on a path that we want, and at the impact of the collision point, we're trying to get the shaft at a certain lie angle, at a certain loft, and we're trying to get the face to square to our path or our target line, whichever we choose. And that's timing. And some people have great timing. It's hard to teach timing. You can learn the movement patterns, you can teach the movement patterns to anyone, but then they have to learn to time them, time that sequence. And that's what most people's enemy. Even some great golfers who play a streak of great golf, or even as they age lose their game, they haven't forgotten how to play golf. They haven't forgotten their movement pattern, their timing has changed. So what's the advantage of using a swing plane and putting the right forces on that plane? Virtually eliminates the need for timing. It becomes a timeless golf swing. So if you have the patience to watch these videos, there's going to be a series of them. They're going to explain what plane is, what we're trying to achieve. Some of them will be what, some of them will be why we need to do it, and then we'll get into how to do it and how to practice it. So I'll put them in a series. They have to be learned and taught in a series. And if you do that, guaranteed, because it's physics and math, and that's very reliable. The laws of physics don't change. If you understand them and you apply them, they work. So you'll be able to do this. At some point, you'll need a laser. I'll put links underneath these videos to where you can access a plane sight. And some of these devices I'll use in these lessons I've made myself. Some of them are commercially available. If they're commercially available, I'll put a link so you can see them. Some of the things I use to practice with that I think are very helpful. So if you stick with me and you have the patience, I'll put these in a series and number them so that you can watch them in order, learn them in order, and you'll learn how to swing a timeless golf swing. This concludes my video presentation for the channel I'm creating to teach this program. I hope it wasn't too confusing. I hope it's going to entice you to at least watch a few of the videos if you don't subscribe, but I encourage you to subscribe. Even if you learn this system and don't apply it, I think it'll help you sort out some of the inconsistencies in descriptions and confusion when you read golf magazines or articles and they talk about things like swing plane and club path. At least this follows basic geometry. It's not as complicated as Homer Kelly's book on the golfing machine, but it does follow simple physics, math, and mechanics, and it's pretty foolproof. So maybe you'll be able to understand golf articles in the future when you read them after learning or seeing a different perspective like this. Hope you stick with it. Hope you enjoy the game of golf as much as I do, and I hope this improves your golf game.